Okay, hi everybody. I'm going to try really hard to get this done. If my alarm goes off while I'm drawing, well then hopefully I'll be close to the end and I can quickly finish up. I get my tangles or my patterns, my daily patterns at pattern-collections.com. Boy, my screen is dirty. Sorry about that. Pattern-collections.com. Go to the home page. This is not an app, this is just the website. Go down to Pattern Focus. Scroll down until you find today's pattern, which is going to be Flattery. You can click on the picture so it makes it nice and big so you can see it. And this one is by Cheryl Lees Haley. And it appears that first thing we're going to do is draw like a string or stem of some sort, a couple of parallel lines with some straight lines sticking out from it. Flattery. I guess you need those straight lines because they're flat, right? Okay, so then next step is to then put an arch on top of those straight lines. And then number 3 is to come up and make a little curl. So I might draw that as one continuous motion. I'll put an arch and then like that. That way I won't end up with a little spot there where I've picked up my pen. And then you make like another arch with like this, so you make like a leaf vein sort of thing, and it looks like that. Or you can make them into little bugs, or I guess they don't have to be completely flat, because look at her sample. This sample has them arched. But you need this to be straighter than this. This is more arched. And you need this curly bit at the end. Those seem to be very important. And these little leafy vein bits. So there it is in a straightforward, and this is in a more creative variation. Okay? And we're gonna probably end up with the more creative variation. I need to make my string. I think I'm going to make my string up here in the corner, and I'm going to make a really small triangle this time. Doesn't have to be exactly the same every time. And I think I'm going to go way out here, and down like that. See my string? I don't know if you can see it because I made it pretty light. There we go. I'm mimicking string number 28. I'm not doing it exact, but it's a triangle with a tail, with a curvy tail. Okay? Zoom back out a little bit. I think it's going to live that way. Come on. Sorry, my phone did something, so I couldn't see the thing here. Okay, so I am going to draw this curve like that. And I'm going to come draw this curve like that. And then I'm going to make my leaf shapes coming off of here. of a branch sort of a thing. One more there. Okay, that's my bottom, that's my top. So all of them are going to have a bump on this side of some sort. On a bump with a curly bit. And I started there on purpose because I wanted to not make it too big, or it would fall off the edge of my page. And that way I know about what size to make the rest of them to be sort of similar. A bump and a curve. A bump and a curve. And then there's a bump and a curve. And a bump and a curve. And a bump and a curve. Yeah, it's nice and easy to make that as one swooping motion. And then you'll have less likelihood to have a funky spot where you pick up your pen here at the end. One more. Okay. So far, so good. Nice and simple. Let me zoom in just a tad. Then we do our leafy vein kind of a thing. Like that. Just do that on all of them. Oh, okay. Doop de doop doop doo. Just like that. Simple. You guys can do this. Right? You can do this. Easy. I like this sort of whimsy of it, right? Oops. Did I go the wrong direction? Oh no, I didn't. Doesn't matter if the little leafy swoop is closer to this side or that side or right in the middle. It doesn't make any difference as long as it's there, right? Doesn't matter how many little veins you have. You got a bigger leaf, make more veins, right? And one more. Okay. I really think I'm done. That's kind of simple, but I really feel pretty much done. I think this needs a curl at the top. it just feels like it needs one. Like that. I think I'm finished. I just need to do a little shading. It's not going to need much. And this one was called Flattery. Flattery, string number 28. Tiny bit of pencil. I am going to shade the underside of the leaves. Which is that bit there. And I'm going to shade, put some shading all along under here. And I'm just going to shade the inside curves of my little vine. Because I feel like that's where the shadow would be. Just on the insides. Just like that. Maybe a little bit right there. Okay. A little bit of blending. And we will be done. Nice, easy one for today. That's good. I didn't need to think too hard this morning. And besides, it's almost time to go. My alarm will be going off in about, let's see, about 10, not even 10 minutes, 5 minutes. Oh, and my phone's going off. Who knows what that is? It's not a phone call, so I'm just going to ignore it for the moment. There we go. I like it. You like it? I like it. This was fun. I had a blast already this morning. Easy peasy. Super simple. I am happy with the outcome. I hope you guys have a really great day today. Go out and do something nice for somebody. Oh, I had, before you go, don't go yet. I have a thought. I've been working on Ina's challenges, her, what are they called? Just a minute, let me go find what they're called. Go to the home page so you guys can see where I'm headed. Go to the home page, go down here, and under news, it's going to tell you about the go-to pattern library. This one's week 2, but go to week 1 so you know what's going on. And it explains about your go-to patterns. Those are the things that you have in your head that you use like all the time. You know, if you don't know what to do, you automatically stick this particular pattern in your work. You know, for me, it happens to be tipple, it happens to be fescue, flux. All of mine are organic in nature that I have as go-to. Muka, I don't remember what else I put on my list, but and then what she's doing is having us each week, every single day during the week, using a new might be a new pattern to us, or maybe not. It may just be a pattern that you haven't, it's not on your go-to patterns. Is like in week 1 we used Kuratake, and we had to do Tangles tiles that used that pattern 7 different times, once a day. And she gave us the strings to use, so it was a string challenge and using that pattern at least once in every single tile. Along with your go-to. You could only use your go-to and that one pattern. So that's week 1. It's just barely started. That's last week. This week is week 2, which is this one. Go-to patterns, I'll just show you real quick, is ropes, R-O-P-U-Z. We did that one on a video, but the challenge now is to use that one or ropes fill. You don't have to use it with the little mushroom cap thing, just the stem part. On these strings, which are interesting strings to say the least, 1 per day. Well, I was having an issue because when I travel, this is what I wanted to do while I was out and about. But I don't usually use tiles when I go out and about. I do the tiles sitting here at the table. I usually have my journal, but I didn't want to do these in the journal. I wanted to do them on the tiles because I wanted to do those strings 1 by 1, and I just didn't want to draw 7 big 6x6 drawings. And I was stuffing my my blank paper into my journal, but they were falling out in the bottom of my bag, and I was getting some squashed ones, and it was annoying. So what I did, see, here's one, week 1, string number 7. There's my Kuratake here and some here, and then I added some Muka and some fescue, right? So what I decided, I need some way to carry my tiles with me and put them so they stay safe. So what I did is I went into my closet and grabbed a CD. Go out a little bit further. I grabbed a CD, pulled all the innards out of a CD, and I'm just using this CD case, and it's perfect to throw the tiles in. You can put the finished ones in even. Close it up. They stay safe. They're not going to fall out. They are not going to rumple in the bottom of my bag. I can carry at least a week's worth. Actually, I counted. I think I've got 2 or 3 weeks worth in here. I think I have 3 weeks worth because I do them on back and front. See, there's the one I did for week 1, string number 1. I mean, week 2, string number 1 with the ropes. I haven't had a chance to take pictures of them yet, but anyways, so I have these now. I can carry along with me, and I can use the box. Pardon me, there goes my alarm that I said was going to go off. But I can use the box as a little makeshift table while I'm drawing if I need to, because I'm not going to have my journal with me, so I'll need a surface. So I can just throw this in my bag. This is perfect. I'm so excited that I thought about this morning, because I am right now leaving for the dentist, and I probably will have to sit there a few minutes while I wait for my turn. And so I will be able to at least start a tile. This is exciting. Anyway, I wanted to share that with you. Hopefully something you can use. And yeah, you guys have a great day. I am going to go have my tooth fixed, which I'm really looking forward to. And I told the dentist the other day on the phone that I really like him. I really do. However, I don't want to see him for another 6 months on my regular cleaning. Really don't want to see him between now and then. So let's hope that this is the last time I have to see him for a while and I'm all fixed up and I will be a happier person. Yeah. You guys have a great day. I'll see you later. Bye-bye.